This video was made possible by the EA Creator Network. Hey, thanks for Slythering-in. I am Symtherin. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, hello. Nice to meet you. Today we are doing a starter home in Nordhaven. At least I hope I'm saying that right. I've actually heard some others call it Nordhaven? I don't know. Hopefully it's right. If I'm wrong, please let me know. I'm sorry. But we are here. This is the world that came with the new businesses and hobbies expansion pack, which I hope you guys aren't getting tired of because I am kind of literally obsessed with this pack right now, and I haven't even done any of the gameplay yet. I have just been loving the build items and especially building like homes or businesses with apartments on tops and multi-lots, you know, all of that stuff. I actually have another one I'm currently in the progress of building, but we're not going to talk about that right now because we're talking about this starter home. This also might be a good point to say that this build is part of my starter home series. I've been slowly building starter homes in each of the worlds in The Sims 4 with limited pack restrictions, so I only use base game plus whatever pack that the world comes from. For example, this one here is just base game and businesses and hobbies. But if I were to build, let's say in Henford on Bagley, the world that came with cottage living, it would just be base game and cottage living, etc. So I will always make sure that that playlist is listed down below, and maybe I'll add a card up here too in case you guys want to go check out the other builds that I've done so far. We still have a ton of worlds to get through, so if there's anything that you're really wanting to see, let me know, and I will definitely try to get to that one first. If you share that now or within the next couple of days of this being posted, I am actually going to be off from work for a week, and I am super excited for that because I desperately need the time off, and that means I'll have hopefully a little more time. Well, I know I'll have more time to build, but I also have a few projects around the house that I'm trying to take care of. But yeah, anything that I can just knock out of the park while I'm like on vacation would be awesome. But let's get back to talking about this build because I did rotate this lot a little bit. The lighting facing like the front of the lot was really terrible and I didn't like it, so I rotated it because I can do what I want. But here we're actually on the interior. So what I do in my starter homes a lot of the times is because I am working on a budget, I like to get the shape of the build pretty much figured out. And then I like to furnish and work on the interior while I still have simoleons left. Only because if I run out of simoleons with the furnishing and all the decor and all that stuff, then I know that I can just open up my cheat box and put bb.show hidden objects or also bb.show live edit objects, and those will open up a couple of like hidden menus in The Sims 4 that is called like the debug menu. So all you would have to do is search debug in the search box when you're looking for like in the build menu or whatever. But that gives you so many options that are free for landscaping. There are other things that you can use in there that are free. You can probably find some decor items, but I mostly use that for landscaping, especially with these starter homes. So we have like the kitchen and living room pretty much laid out already. It's nothing too exciting. In the kitchen, I have these beautiful floor tiles. Those are actually from the base game event, the time traveling one. I keep forgetting that, which I think is almost up because I think that's going till the 18th you have to complete that. I really do love those tiles. They are part of the reason why I went and completed it to begin with, along with, you know, the telephones and things we get for clutter items and stuff. But yeah, anyway, those are gorgeous floor tiles. They have some really good swatches. And then the wood floor here, that's the new wood floor from the businesses and hobbies expansion pack. I think I'm going to use that one a lot. I really do enjoy the textures. But here, yeah, the living room is all set. We don't have like a TV or anything. Sorry for that weird camera stuff going on. I was like trying to get a better look and I guess I didn't cut it out. But we definitely wanted to lean into a lot of the pinks in here. And then up here is our bedroom and bathroom space. I didn't build a big enough bathroom because I wanted to make sure I had enough room in the bedroom, which maybe I still could have done. So maybe this could be easy to kind of finagle yourself if you choose to. But I don't have a sink up here, which is it's kind of sucks because then if your sim uses the bathroom up here, they have to go downstairs to the kitchen sink to use it. Not ideal, but you know, we make sacrifices for our sims and they're gonna have to make sacrifices right now for this. Like, end of story. But I don't get too much up here. We get a nice big bed. This one is also new from the Businesses and Hobbies expansion pack. It's such a mouthful to say. As same with this end table and even that like clothing rack there, which I think is technically for like maybe retail store, you know. But I kind of like the idea of it being like an open rack here for the sim. But they also get a dresser too, so if you don't like it, you can get rid of it. And now I'm just picking out a desk, which I combined with the desk from the new pack, which thank God is a single tile desk because we need more of those. And this base game chair that came with an update like, gosh, a few years ago. I think it was one of the first updates where they had CC creators actually make items for the game. So that's kind of really fun to see how far we've come since then, because now we are literally getting kits created from CC creators, which is super fun. I toyed with adding a piano in here, but decided not to, and I end up getting an art easel instead. In starter homes, I think it's really nice to already have some kind of skill building item where you can potentially make money off of, and I know painting is one where you can make some decent money from. So I think that's always a good addition to starter homes. And now we're at the point where I am quickly running out of simoleons. We are actually down to 80, and I forget, like I did some things off camera on the interior to make it down to 0. I think I added either some more decor items. I honestly can't remember at this point. And I meant to make note of that when I finished this build, but it is what it is. I spent every last penny, every last simoleon. So now we have to get pretty creative with our landscaping. And this is a pretty like big size lot. It's not the biggest lot. I think it's either like a 30 by 20 or something like that. It's definitely, yeah, it's not the 20 by 2015. Wow, can't talk numbers. Okay. Anyway, we are definitely using up the debug items here, and I'm also looking around at the world trying to pick things out that might blend in. For example, I noticed across the way that the world uses like these metal type fences but with like a stone kind of end piece, and I was like, I'm stealing that idea, thank you, to kind of make this blend in a little bit. And of course we have these trees and stuff with the little cages. I don't know what they're called, if there's an actual word for them, but I thought it gave it a nice clean finished look. So it's not really like an overgrown home, but there's definitely still a lot of greenery. I use a lot of trees, and I don't know, that could maybe hinder some views sometimes, but you can always delete them if you want. I mostly did it for the pictures, honestly. That's really what I care about half the time anyway. So yeah, I end up keeping a bit of this fencing open back here to kind of add another pathway, which I use with terrain paint. But back here I'm adding some more trees and bushes and trying to have a little fun with that. It's like I said, it's nothing too exciting, but overall I do enjoy how it came out, and I hope you guys do too. But I imagine that you can definitely build up on this, maybe add another building to kind of make a business, possibly, perhaps. Like, I really do think this is a good starter place and has a lot of potential because there's a lot of room to grow because you can delete things and all of that good stuff. Before the speed build portion of this video is over, I want to check in with you guys. How are you doing? How is your March going so far? Are you enjoying daylight savings time? That's a bit of a tricky one, I guess. Like, it's a double-edged sword. I hate the adjustment to like losing an hour of sleep and all of that stuff, and it's so weird, just the time changing in general, that I don't know why we do it at all. But I really do enjoy that there is extra sunlight during the day. The days feel longer. I feel better when there's sunlight. I guess you can kind of call it seasonal depression or whatever, but I definitely feel more, you know, more so than usual. And the sunshine really helps like my mood and my willingness to try and motivate myself to actually get stuff done half the time. So I've been enjoying that, soaking up the sun. My cat has been sunbathing all around the house. She literally follows it, like, because we live like east to west, so my house faces east and the back of the house is west, so she follows the sun throughout the house. It's hilarious, but it's been really fun to watch. I call her my little old lady because she is old. She's like 16, 17 years old, which is really good for a cat. I think that's about average, so we're really happy about that. But she's reaching that milestone, and she just, when she's sunbathing, she just looks like she's having the time of her life, and I love it. But yeah, this bench out here is debug. Same with the pergola. That's the word. But this is pretty much the landscaping. So don't go anywhere because I am going to hop into live mode and we're going to check this out real time. And you guys get to see it in that sort of light versus me just zooming around and all that fun stuff. So see you there. Isn't Nordhaven so pretty? I absolutely love this canal too, and this little spot that our house is on, our little starter home here. We have a sim over here. I'm just gonna have her walk over here. Oh my god, I forgot I left this debug item right here. Let me delete that. Okay, good. Anyway, she's coming over. She's gonna test our build a little bit. This is a debug bench, so that is not going to be functional, so don't mind that, but this is basically your starting point, right? You can definitely add things, maybe remove some trees. I really like the look of the trees from the outside of it, but it might be a little much. I don't know, you guys are gonna have to tell me. Something else to note is I usually wait till daytime to do these tours, but right now it's 6 p.m. and I was like, you know what, let's just go for it. So we're already testing out the bathroom here. It's a very small bathroom and there's no sink up here, which might be a little bit of an issue, but I think eventually you can expand on this, and we'll even have her use toilet while she's up here too. But the bedroom, oh my god, look at the train. That's so cool. Or a tram. It's probably more of a tram than a train. Anyway, the bedroom up here is pretty simple. There's a desk here, but of course we have 0 simoleons, so we can't do anything here. And yeah, this is a bummer because she has to go downstairs to wash her hands. But that's something to work towards, okay? We have to have goals, especially in starter homes and stuff. While she's here, maybe I will have her come in. Oh, she can't paint anything. She's broke. Let's sleep. Let's do that. But it looks like she was able to grab a book from over here. I definitely wanted to bring in a lot of the pinks and stuff as well, which was super fun. And some warm tones, but some blacks and whites as well. Besides that, there's really not too much going on in here or in this house at all because it's a starter home. So we don't have too much decor or anything at all. And I don't know. Look at the view though. I really like this. This is very pretty, especially out these windows here. You get to see the canal and everything. So fun. Oh, we just hopped downstairs. I'm actually going to cheat some money though so that she can test this kitchen out. We're just gonna give her 100 simoleons. Did that work? No. Okay, I'll do mutter load. There we go. I didn't want to give her that much, but sometimes you have to do that. Let's have dinner. And let's make, we're gonna have to do a tortilla wrapped veggie dog. I feel like it's been a while since we did that. That's new because, oh, can I do that without opening the cook menu? It's so convenient actually. That menu, when you click on cook, loads so slowly and it takes forever. The one thing I didn't put in here, or a couple things I guess, was a smoke alarm. So hopefully we don't start a fire. She's got 1 level of cooking skills, so hopefully she'll be okay. And then I also don't have like a burglar alarm either, so that's something to work towards. Those aren't really too expensive though. A little bit about the living room here though. It's pretty simple. I mean, starter home budget, okay, keep that in mind, but at least we have a bookshelf here. I imagine you can eventually either put a TV up on this wall or up on this stand. So really in general, I don't think there's really too much more to play test out here. We have our mailbox here. We have a debug trash can out here, so you're gonna have to replace that, but you have a trash bin in here, so hopefully down the line that should be pretty easy to get as well. you might want to extend this porch. At least I would, because I just put this little debug stand with the flowers here, which is super cute, but you can't walk around it or anything. It's just kind of just to look a little pretty, and I have no lights outside, so that's also another issue. I also feel like this lot is big enough too where you can probably put in another building on this side, maybe even squeeze something in over here and open up a small business if you would like, or even do some rentals or something, or just in general extend the house. All right, I was hoping the sun was gonna come out, but it's a little cloudy today, unfortunately, and I don't have MC Command Center updated and installed right now, so otherwise I would have showed you what this looks like in daytime. But that's been a little starter home with just base game and businesses and hobbies expansion pack. Very easy to grab off the gallery as well. As I'm uploading it to the gallery, just one thing to keep in mind that I did rotate the lot because of lighting, because it looked better the other way. So the front of the lot is pretty much right here, so just ignore the gallery image. Well, thank you all for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. It really helps me out. But I will talk to you all in the next one. Bye! And of course, I want to take a moment to give a huge thank you to all of the amazing channel members. Your support means the world to me and it helps keep this community growing. Thank you for being part of this journey.